Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. And hey, I am really behind on this one because I've just been tied up for the last couple of weeks. But I think I might have mentioned on my last video the Action Comics 1000. I know a lot of people have covered it. I didn't get a chance to cover it, so I'm going to kind of catch up with that real quick, do some new this week books, do some pickups that I got out of some bargain boxes, and then show you some stuff that I picked up on eBay that I'm really happy with. So I'll kind of blaze through this as quickly as I can because I think I've only got about like 10 minutes or so on my phone. All right, so Action Comics 1000. I'm sure a lot of you guys picked these up. I got a few of the different covers. I got, of course, the Jim Lee cover, the Steve Rude 1930s cover. This is my favorite one, the Mike Allred 1960s cover. I just love it. It's great. This is the 1970s cover by Jim Steranko. Really cool. Josh Middleton 1980s cover. I'm not sure why they got Josh Middleton to do a 1980s cover when there are 1980s Superman artists that could have done that. And then this is the 1990s. That's not a slight against Josh Middleton. I'm friends with Kerry Gamble, who is a well-known 1980s Superman artist. Why didn't they get Kerry Gamble to do it? And then this is the 1990s cover, which is Dan Jurgens and Kevin Nolan. And again, 1990s. Shouldn't that be long-haired Superman? I know nobody likes long-haired Superman, but long-haired Superman seems like he's pretty evocative of the 90s. So, okay, so new this week stuff. There's a couple of previous things in here. Like, I missed this when it came out, but I saw this, God, who was it that pointed this out? Crap, I can't remember. Somebody pointed this out in a haul video, and so I made it a point to pick it up. This is Batman Beyond number 18, first appearance of Robin in the Batman Beyond universe. Pretty cool book, so I decided to pick that up. This is the Dave Johnson variant for Batman Beyond number 18. Batman Beyond number 19, this I guess would be the first full appearance of Robin in the Batman Beyond universe. That's cover A, or wait a minute, I think there's two different covers. Well, that's one of them. Anyway, Trinity number 22, this is the Bill Sienkiewicz cover B, really nice. My shop that I went to was selling out of those pretty quick. Avengers 690, I believe this is the last part of the No Surrender storyline. Avengers 690, this is the Chris Sprouse End of an Era cover. I don't know if you've been seeing these variants that they've been doing. Pretty cool. Thanos Annual 1. This is pretty neat. It's got a lot of different creators working on it. Katie Cook. Some other people that don't normally work on Thanos. And then Donny Cates and Jeff Shaw also did a story in there as well. And Cosmic Ghost Rider's in there. And this is the variant to Thanos Annual 1. Pretty cool. Mike Deodato? Yeah, Mike Deodato. So, man, sorry about the glare, guys. Yeah, there we go. So that's new this week stuff. And then I picked up some back issues off the shelf of a few things. Oh, here's some more new this week stuff. Danger Girl, 20 Years from IDW. This is really nice. It basically golly, look at that glare. It reprints Danger Girl number 1, but it shows like the original art pages. So it prints the entire book as original art pages, and then it has the entire book in color, which I think may have been recolored, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't have this, so I just picked it up. It's a Spawn number 1 reprint, Image Firsts. Amazing Spider-Man 798. This is the second printing variant with the Red Goblin. This is the issue where it was the first full appearance of the Red Goblin. Yeah, and so this is the second printing cover. 799, the connecting variant. This is 798. This is the connecting variant by Humberto Ramos, I believe. Pretty cool. And then I don't know if you guys have seen these, but usually you only see these in the kids section. But this is Sonic the Hedgehog number 1 from IDW. This book kind of took a lot of people by surprise. It sold out pretty fast. I know a lot of shops are sold out of it. There's 2 different covers to this, and this is the one that seems to be the more popular one. So I was a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I thought I'd pick it up just because I love Sonic. Okay, so Collected in Fort Worth, which is a really cool shop. They've got multiple shops across the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but their Fort Worth store off of Altamere, it's a brand new store, really really big. I've talked about it before on my haul videos. They have a shop that is connected to their shop. It's called their Wow store, and every single comic book in their Wow store is $1. So every time I go out there, I always look through the Wow store to see if I can find some cool stuff in the dollar boxes. And I did find some cool stuff in the dollar boxes. So I'll show you some of the stuff I picked up there. I got to go through these pretty quick. So, okay, so we got Civil War Prelude. Just one of those Marvel Prelude books that's kind of fun to have. What is this? Spectacular Spider-Man #1. Superboy #9, the first appearance of King Shark. First full appearance of King Shark. The cameos in Superboy 0. New 52, week 7. This is the first appearance of Cassandra Cain, who becomes Batwoman. I think that's my second copy of that. Week 11, 52, week 11, Batwoman appearance. First full Batwoman appearance, I think. Or maybe that's week 9, I can't remember. This is what I was super happy about. These were in the dollar boxes. Does anybody know what this is? Star Slayer #2. I need to rebag. As you can see, the bag looks like crap. Star Slayer #2 is the first appearance of the Rocketeer. And they had a couple of copies of those. And anytime I see these, I always pick them up. This guide's out at like $30 in Near Mint. It's just a cool book. It's a great book to have. Now, you don't see the Rocketeer on the cover, but there is a story on the inside of the book. It is the first full appearance of the Rocketeer. So, Morning Glories #50. Dazzler #21, photo cover. It's a double-sized issue. This is I forget the title of this book because it's not on the cover. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, collected at a store variant by Francavilla. As you can see, the name of their store there on top, Collected. But this is their store variant. I need to bag that. Some of these books weren't in bags, so this is a Todd McFarlane. It's a book called Savior, and it's written by Todd McFarlane and Brian Holguin, and art by Clayton Crane, or maybe it's art by Holguin. I don't know. Anyway, but Clayton Crane worked on it too. But anyway, I hadn't seen that book, so I thought I'd pick it up. Looked kind of cool. Convergence: The Question #1, art by Cully Hamner. I've shown one of these before. This is JSA #25, just a beautiful Andrew Robinson cover. The Return of Hawkman storyline. Power Pack #19, featuring Beta Ray Bill, Kitty Pryde, and Wolverine. I'm not going fast enough. I need to go faster. Beautiful cover. Midnight Suns #1, Mark Texeira, Ghost Rider. Justice League #49. As you know, #50 is the first appearance of Jason, which is Wonder Woman's son. But this leads into 50, and I think it's a pretty low printed book. I was really surprised when I saw this. Thor 501. This is a very low printed issue of Thor. And then right behind it, look at that cover. Just really cool. Mike Deodato artwork. And then right behind it, I could not believe, I've seen this once before. Thor 502, the final issue of the original Thor title. Very low print run for $1. So that was kind of cool. This was just a cool looking image book. The Violent, Ed Brisson book. Always pick these up when I see them cheap. Gen 13 #1. You know at some point this is going to be a movie. It has to be. Dark Avengers Annual 1. Chris Bacallo artwork. These are reprints, but if you guys are familiar with some of the more classic, like pre-code books, Matt Baker, right there. This is Joe Chido, did the cover on this. But Matt Baker was kind of known as a cheesecake artist back in the 50s. And what's interesting about Matt Baker was he was black. And at the time, that wasn't something that was very highly publicized, but he was an incredible artist. And now, if you see his books at comic book conventions and whatnot, they go for stupid money because there just aren't a lot of them out there. And a lot of people in the art world really respect Matt Baker's art. So do yourself a favor and look up Matt Baker covers for comic books. He was amazing. And it's kind of an amazing story about him, working in the industry and whatnot. I really wish I could have met this guy. I love his artwork. Anyway, this is a reprint of a Flamingo strips he did, and then this is another one, another Joe Chito cover. But the interiors have Matt Baker artwork. That's the reason I picked them up, because I found out about Matt Baker when I was working at Heritage Auctions, and I developed a instant appreciation for that guy. I think he's really incredible. And the only reason I mentioned that he was black is because at the time in the industry, nobody knew, because nobody talked about who the artists were, what their backgrounds were, and everything. So it's interesting to me that one of the best artists in the industry was a man, and no one really knew his race at the time. X-Man number 15. This is the first appearance of Onslaught. Not the best shape on this one, but it's got some dings and some stuff here. I could probably get it pressed, but I don't know. I just wanted a reader copy, so... this is when Dark Horse did a new Buffy the Vampire Slayer comic written by Joss Whedon. And this is issue 1, first printing. I was kind of shocked they had that in the dollar box. Marvel Mangaverse number 1 by Ben Dunn, creator of Ninja High School. Black Orchid number 1. I mainly bought this. I've got a couple copies of this. I own a page of artwork from this book, so I wanted to cut that page out and frame it. I had never seen this book, 2099 World of Doom Special. This is when all those 2099 books were coming out from Marvel, and this is a Tim and Greg Hildebrandt wraparound cover. So I just thought this was kind of a cool looking book. They say that there's a Namor movie on the way, so picked up another copy of Namor number 1. Another copy of Brightest Day number 10, first appearance of Deathstorm. Atomics King Size Giant Spectacular, 104 pages for $1. And let me see. Oh, how about that? Couldn't believe it. Now this has got a little bit of wear on it, but still a pretty nice copy. I need to get a new bag for it. First Deathbird. Very happy about those. Black Hawk number 257. They're talking about doing some new stuff with this. Steven Spielberg's going to do a movie. Howard Chaykin did a Black Hawk miniseries in the 80s, and he also did some covers for the Black Hawk series. And that's one of my favorite covers. This is another one of my favorites. Howard Chaykin Black Hawk cover. And then this I was really happy about because I had never seen it. This is the final issue of the original Black Hawk title. And this had to be a low printed book. So I was very happy to pick that up. Black Hawk number 1 from when they relaunched it as a regular series. Black Hawk Special number 1. Start picking these books up, guys. These used to be quarter box warmers, but I think they're going to heat up. Another final issue, Night Thrasher, the last issue of the series. Very low printed book. And then speaking of low printed last issues, Micronauts number 59. I have never seen this book. So for $1, you can't beat it. And last but not least, I hope I can get through this without running out of time. I picked up some books off of eBay in honor of Superman and Action Comics 1000. Some classic Superman books. This is first appearance of Starboy, Adventure Comics number 282. Just a beautiful Curt Swan cover. Hope you guys can see that. Adventure Comics 341. What is this? There's a certain appearance in this. I forget. Is it? I'll have to think about it. It'll come back to me. One of the Legion characters turns into something else in this. Just another early Legion appearance. Beautiful Curt Swan cover. Adventure Comics number 359. That was 351 before that, by the way. Superboy number 133. First appearance or first meeting of Superboy and Robin. right there. Superboy number 139. I just love these Curt Swan covers. Number 141, Curt Swan did the interior art as well on a lot of these. 143, I think this is Neil Adams on this cover. 196, one of my favorite Curt Swan covers. Giant size 202, really cool, bizarro. This is 207. I picked these up off of eBay. A couple different sellers. Number 212. Really cool Supergirl cover. I think Bob Oxner redrew Supergirl's face. That does not look like Curt Swan. One of my favorite covers. I love this cover. 217. Beautiful cover. I actually bought two of these because I just love it so much. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. And last but not least, Justice League number 58. This is the 80-page giant. Pretty cool book. So there you go. That's all I got. I'm going to be doing a auction or sale coming up. I'm going to post it, I think, next Tuesday or Wednesday, or maybe Monday. No, it'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that right here on YouTube. It'll be a Mark's Comic Haul y'all sale. I'm going to have a bunch of books that I'm going to try to move. Anyway, I'm about to run out of space on here, so I'm going to skip over my shout-outs, but I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry it's been a while since I made a video. I've got more videos coming up, and I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend. Everybody check out Avengers Infinity War. I saw it. It's great. It's awesome. It's everything you want from a comic book movie. Make sure you stay towards the end, and make sure you go to the bathroom before it starts.